Because this started, and I love this story, as a young prosecutor. Kamala Harris talked about going in that courtroom for the first time.
Do not shoot the messenger. Those are his words, not mine, okay? I agree. Listen, I never thought I would say this, but I agree with Tim Walz. Kamala Harris did start off as a prostituter. And it's crazy to me that Montel Williams' second side piece, Kamala was not the main chick. Kamala was the side chick. A woman who embarrassed herself by walking with Montel Williams as he's hand in hand with other women. This woman is now one step away from being president. And even as we speak, she's a heartbeat away from being president. How did we allow things to get to this point? How did we allow Montel Williams' side chick to run for president and become vice president? That should show you a lot about our fellow Americans, about the people we're surrounded by. They're not the brightest, they're not the sharpest tools in the shed. And they will vote for literally anything or anyone as long as it's going along with the stream, as long as it's going along with the machine. But I don't know at this point if there's much that we can do with these types of people. They seem to only be getting worse. And the bar just keeps dropping lower and lower. And speaking of the bar being dropped, Kamala Harris, she sat down for an interview, surprisingly enough. I guess she's gained some confidence from the debate where she had two moderators help her, do a tag team match against Donald Trump. I guess she's gained some confidence, so she finally sat down for an interview, and it went just about how we all expected it to go. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Bringing down prices and making life more affordable for people. Yeah. What are one or two specific things you have in mind for that?
Well, I'll start with this. I grew up a middle-class kid. My mother raised my sister and me. She worked very hard. She was able to finally save up enough money to buy our first house when I was a teenager. I grew up in a community of hardworking people, construction workers and nurses and teachers. And I try to explain to some people who may not have had the same experience, but a lot of people will relate to this. I grew up in a neighborhood of folks who were very proud of their lawn, and I was raised to believe and to know that all people deserve dignity. And that we as Americans have a beautiful character. We have ambitions and aspirations and dreams, but not everyone necessarily has access to the resources that can help them fuel those dreams and ambitions. So when I talk about building an opportunity economy, it is very much with the mind of investing in the ambitions and aspirations and the incredible work ethic of the American people and creating opportunity for people, for example, to start a small business.
And this is the same thing we got during the debate. You see, they ask Kamala questions, and she doesn't ever answer the question. She goes off on a little spiel of talking about other random stuff, and by the time she's done talking, you forget what the question was. They keep asking her about the economy, and it's, oh, well, you see, I was a middle class, and my sister and my mom, and we had a nanny, another woman raising us, and it's just like, can you answer the question? You got away with this during the debate, and now you're doing the same thing in your interviews? And when I watch this, I don't even think about how pathetic Kamala is. I think about how pathetic my fellow Americans are that see this and they're impressed. Because like I said, the bar has been set so low that this woman can obviously dodge questions and just deliver a straight up word salad, croutons, ranch dressing and all. And people are just like, yeah, so stunning and brave. Look at this smart, educated woman. Yes, queen. It's sad, folks. It's sad. And my question is this. Where the hell are we going to go from here as a country? If this election looks like this, then what is our election going to look like in 4 years? What is our election going to look like in 8 years? If people were willing to vote for Joe Biden, knowing that the dude was not all the way there, half dead, dementia-ridden, they were willing to vote for that. And if they're willing to vote for the side piece of Montel Williams, who can't answer a question or say anything intelligent, then what are they going to be willing to vote for 4 years from now? What are they going to be willing to vote for 8 years from now? I don't know if you noticed, folks, but it's not like things get better. Things only get worse. There's no examples of anything getting better. We are on a decline. So when you see something and it seems crazy now, understand that things are only going to be crazier a few years from now. So I honestly think that I don't know. I don't know what to expect. It's going to be like that episode of South Park. It's the giant douche versus the turd sandwich. I really think like in 8 years, we're going to watch TikTokers do dance battles over who becomes president. Something, I'm telling you, folks, it's not going to be good. But for now, we got to focus on this election. And I'm going to keep focusing on how stupid Kamala Harris sounds every time she talks. And I'm going to keep exposing all of the hypocrisy going on. But for now, I want to know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next video.